Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle. You are a deliberate creator. You love my channel. You keep coming back here because you love my content and you are having success. Claim your success. Keep speaking success into existence. I want to remind you of what not to do when you're manifesting. You have to stop these things. You have to stop complaining. Stop complaining. Stop talking about the circumstance. Stop complaining about the circumstance and start talking only about what you love and what you would like as part of your life. And keep your eye on the vision of who you are and who you are being. Who are you being? What state are you in this present moment? Stop talking about your circumstance. Stop assuming that you don't have your desire. Stop assuming you don't have your desire. Stop telling stories. Stop doubting. Stop listening to someone who says that you can't. If you hear someone say, you can't manifest a specific person, yes, you can. Stop listening to that person if they said you can't. If someone said you can't manifest with affirmations, stop listening to that person because yes, you can. Yes, you can. Stop listening to someone who says you can't do this, XYZ, whatever it is. If they say you can't do it, I want you to think in your mind, yes, I can, and I'm going to show you because it's within me, because I have everything within my imagination, and my imagination creates. Your imagination is creating your reality. So stop entertaining all the worries. Stop entertaining your doubts. Stop entertaining your worries. Stop entertaining people in your life that don't respect you. Stop entertaining anyone who tells you you can't do something. Stop entertaining the circumstance. Stop being a victim. Stop being a victim. Do you understand whether or not you are being a victim? First, you have to have the awareness of whether or not you're being a victim. Are you speaking from a place of scarcity and lack? Are you speaking as a victim? Are you speaking as if it's never working out for you? First, you have to have that awareness. Once you have that awareness, bingo, ding, ding, right? The realization that you're speaking your life into existence. Are you defending what happened? Are you saying you never walked in my shoes? I know there's the past and it's valid and it's valuable. I'm not saying discount and disregard it all, but just move to the future from the present moment. You can create the best future right now. Speaking into existence. Your present moment thoughts, your present moment awareness is already creating your future. Your present moment is creating your future. So what are you speaking in the present moment? What are you declaring about yourself in the present moment? Are you saying, but I don't have my manifestation? You're speaking that in the present moment, then that's what you're creating. I don't have my manifestation. Why don't I have my manifestation? You're the creator. You're the cause. The life that you're living is your effect. In the present moment, you have to be stating it's done. You're not worried about it. You know it's done. You know it's yours. It doesn't matter whether you see it or not. That is irrelevant. Your imagination is your creative faculty. It is what is creating your reality. So what are you imagining right now? What are you imagining? And when I say imagine, I mean, what are you thinking and assuming, and what are you contemplating and entertaining in your mind? Okay? Because you're the creator. So what do you want to create for your life? Do you want to go window shopping and say, oh, I can never afford that? Or are you going to go window shopping and imagine that beautiful designer bag is in your hand? Or imagine that you're wearing the beautiful clothes that you want to be wearing? Your imagination is creating. Do you want to imagine that you're able to pay all your bills? Do you want to imagine that you are living in your dream home? Do you want to imagine that you're living, or that you don't like what you currently are experiencing, right? If you're currently saying, I don't like this, that's what you're imagining in the present moment. I don't like this. I don't like my job. I don't like that I'm single. I don't like that this feels hard. Okay, you have to recognize that you're creating your reality with your present moment thoughts. So if in the present moment you're saying, I hate this, I don't like my body, I don't like this, your future will be created by what you're saying in the present moment. I intend to be the best version of myself. What do you see do you see what you'll be creating for your future? It's persistence, and it's keeping your focus on the beautiful things that you want to experience in life. What you're putting your energy and your attention on, your energy, your thoughts are an investment. Your thoughts are energy. And where are you putting your energy? Because wherever you put your energy is what becomes your life. It's a manifested form in your life. It becomes your experience. So simply turn your attention away from all those things you don't want and decide that you're someone who gets what you want. You're someone who lives your dream life. You're someone who has it all. You already have it all because it's within you. You're someone that no matter where you go or what you do, your needs are satisfied and fulfilled. You speak to yourself and be the state of being where you persist and where you know everything is within you and that you could create anything and that you attract. You don't chase anything because you're a magnet for all things to come to you. You don't chase, you attract, or you're creating, but we have that perception of attracting. So if we look at the outer world, you are a magnet and everything is yours. Everything loves to be in your presence, loves to be with you. Your specific person loves to be in your presence, loves to be with you. Your friends and family love to be in your presence, love to be with you. With no conditions, you don't have to change anything. You do not have to change a thing just because you exist. It's just because you exist. I'm here to help remind you who you are, because you already know this inside, and that's why you're here, because you resonate with this, and you have a desire that's been given to you so you could wake up and realize who you truly are. You came here to create. You came here to live your purpose. Your purpose here is to create, to understand that you are the creator. You're the creator of your reality. You are one with the creator. All you have to do is imagine it. You place the desires in your imagination, and it's not your job to do anything else. It's just your job to, like you're driving the car, you're just driving. Where are you driving to? So where are you going? That's what you're choosing. That's what your job is. That's what your purpose is, to choose. Start choosing consciously. Let's declare this right now. I choose consciously. I consciously choose my life. I know how to consciously choose my life. I know how to create the beautiful things in life. I know how to create peace and harmony. I know how to create love. I know how to embody love. I know how to be love. I know how to be comfort and security. I know how to tap into security. I know how to feel secure and be secure and feel safe and feel sure. I know how to do that. And if you keep affirming that and you're persisting in knowing that's who you are, you'll see that experience in your outer world. You will see how secure you are in your world. You're not going to let anything shatter you or ruffle your feathers. Doesn't matter what anyone says. You know where you're going. You have the destination in your mind. You are the destination, but the experiences in your mind, you're creating. So where are you going? Ask yourself several times a day, where am I going, or what am I creating? What am I creating right now? What do I want to create? What am I creating? And then impress that on your subconscious mind, because you can easily impress your subconscious mind. It's not hard. It's not difficult. Your subconscious mind is your best friend, your faithful servant, your party planner. Your subconscious mind is working in your favor all the time. Build the relationship with your subconscious mind. That's the infinite God within you, the infinite spirit within you. Build a relationship. Okay, so have a conversation. Have a conversation. Say, I love you. This is so great. I'm living my life. I'm living my best life. Thank you for all the gifts. Literally, you can imagine it all. Do you understand the fact that you're here, the fact that you're living, the fact that you can imagine anything, all of it's a gift. It's a gift. Thank you for all the gifts. Everything you're living is a gift. And you could choose and you could direct, because whatever you focus on will be pushed out to your world. Can one manifest instantly? Yeah. Do you understand you're already manifesting instantly? Because manifestation is everything in your world. So you're already manifesting instantly what you believe, what you've been like programmed to believe, or what you already believe about yourself and your life and how reality works. You're already manifesting instantly. So you want to manifest a specific thing instantly, then you start to create that belief, and you'll create a new belief when you're imagining it, when you're speaking it into existence. So I was talking about this yesterday, actually, how to manifest fast and manifest instantly. It's just like the world is unfolding in front of me at every moment, and I'm always getting what I want. And if I want something, I get it, and I get it instantly. Do you understand? There will be people that tell you you can't manifest instantly because their reality is already reflecting what they believe to be true. Okay, so it's a practice. Do you understand that this is a skill? It's a practice. You're going to keep practicing this. You're going to keep claiming this until it becomes a fact in your world, because an assumption, even though it's false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. It hardens into your reality. An assumption, even though it's not true, if you persist in any assumption, it will harden into the life you're living. It will become the life you're living. Those are Neville Goddard's words. An assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. So you have to test that out. If persisted in, key phrase there, right? Or key words. If persisted in, which means when you're manifesting something, the moment that's, or when you are saying it didn't work, you're no longer persisting. When you're looking at the circumstance and saying, oh, it doesn't work, you're not persisting in the assumption anymore. You have to persist in the assumption until you have it. You persist. You persist. Okay? Persist means, I like to remind you what persist means. It's like you're creating a knowing, like you just know it, or you're consistently affirming whenever that idea comes up in your mind, whenever you think about that particular desire, you just remind yourself, I already have that. Create a scene where you're holding that desire, whether it's a specific person, you're embracing them in your arms. Just take a moment, like a flash in your imagination, to create that. How do I cure resistance towards SP? Persist in the new story. Yeah, but here, the resistance with SP has something to do with some belief you have in relation to your specific person, okay? So you want to get really sure about who you are. Persist in the new story about you. Like, you know that you're so incredible. Or like, first of all, we start with, you get to have any desire just because you exist. Just because you exist, the desire is yours, not based on any condition. Okay, but at the same time, we're living life, and this is like an avatar. Our body is like an avatar. So whoever you're saying, who do you say you are? Are you saying I'm someone that gets what I want because I exist? Not because doesn't matter if I think I'm pretty enough, or I'm smart enough, or like I'm attractive enough, or, I mean, those things don't necessarily matter to your manifestation. However, with our avatar, we're claiming ourselves to be someone anyway. So if you're saying, well, I'm not chosen, or they don't like me, you have to understand that is creation. What you're speaking and what you're saying and what you're thinking is creation. So that's why leveling up how you see your avatar is powerful, because when you see yourself as someone, I'm irresistible. It's like you're writing a story. This is play, you guys. This is supposed to be fun. This is play. So your new story is like you're not going to think logically, okay? Just like get into your mind and think like, oh, I'm the one who's, oh, I'm irresistible. Oh, I'm like so desired. Oh, everyone, I'm a head turner. or like, or whoever you want to be. It doesn't have to be those, right? Like, I'm just giving you ideas for you to create your story. So the new story about you. You're persisting in the new story about you. You're a goddess or you're a god, right? You're persisting in that story about you, about how you, because where we put our energy is what's growing, right? And if we put our energy into ourself and how, not just ourselves, this is not selfish, like the person that you're being, put the energy into the person you're being. You're someone who's kind, and you're someone who's loving, and you're someone who's lovable, and you're someone that feels like it feels good to be around you, right? It feels safe. It feels good. It feels inspiring. Like, who described that story? That's the story you're making, right? What story are you persisting in? Okay, so pay attention to the story that you're persisting in, because sometimes we persist in old stories and we're not realizing it. And we're telling a story about ourselves like, oh, I'm clumsy and I'm shy, which isn't, there's nothing wrong with that. You could imagine that your specific person loves that you're clumsy. You know what I mean? So it means it's not about the story. It's about what is the assumption you're making about the story, because it doesn't matter if someone's clumsy. One person, I could assume that's bad and maybe nobody likes me or people don't want to be around me, and I'm creating that kind of reality. Or I could create that, like, people love that. They think it's cute. They they connect with me because of that. Like, or not that we have to worry what anyone else thinks. It's really what you think, what you're thinking. Yeah, facts, WG. Okay, so you got that. You're persisting in your new story no matter what. And even so, really, how are you able to gauge whether or not you're in your new story? Because when you're actually in a circumstance and you're able to look beyond the circumstance, because an old circumstance might still be showing up, and typically it does. Like, our reality will not change until we've completely demonstrated that we've changed. You have to demonstrate that you've changed. So if you're still reacting to the 3D, you're reacting to the unwanted circumstance, or you're still spiraling, that means you're still reacting in the old version of you. And that means your reality is going to reflect you. Hi, Michelle. How do I manifest a celebrity into my reality? I have so many clients that manifest celebrities. You can do it. You see yourself as the one. See yourself as the one. You're the one who, like, you're already there. But create your imaginal scene. Okay? See yourself as the one who's chosen by anyone. Like, start to feel in your own mind that you're the celebrity. Start to feel in your own mind, like, just embody and feel that, like, you're the one who's wanted and desired. Doesn't matter who the person is. Okay? And it's really important that you are taking them off the pedestal. You have to take that other person off the pedestal. Okay? You're going to speak your life into existence. You're going to assume, you're going to make assumptions about how you're seen to that person. You're going to make assumptions about how you see yourself in relation to that person or in relation to anyone. You can manifest your specific person with my self-concept course. Wicked, hello. How do I spoil my girl? We'll just start doing it. You assume that she loves what you're doing, right? Keep assuming that she feels this way. She loves this. Timmy, he's 3 years younger, 40. So what? No kids. 3D reflecting that as a positive blockage. How to overcome. Well, we can just stop saying we have a block. I'm not even sure if that's what you're saying, but why are you even mentioning about the age and no kids? What does that matter? Why does that matter? You're bringing it up because somehow it matters to you. Do you understand that? It doesn't matter. Live from the end. How do you overcome? Live from the end that you already have your desire. Now, who would you be? What would you think of yourself? What would your specific person think about you? You can imagine what they think about you. Live from the end. You're going to speak to yourself as if you already have your desire. I'm totally irresistible. I am magnetic. No one can resist me. I'm irreplaceable. And my reality loves showing me how irreplaceable I am. There's no blocks. You have no block. Just say, I have no block. Like, there is no block. So think about Either there's a problem or there's not a problem. Okay, the problem is not having your desire. Not having a problem means you have it, right? So you have to be thinking from the version of you that like there's no problem. Okay, this is not like sweeping it under the rug. This is deliberate creation where you know you're the creator and you're knowing, you're becoming and being the version of you where there's no problem. That means you wouldn't even think there's possibly a problem. You would be like, this is all good. It's all working. It's all worked out. It's worked out. It's already worked out. 3D is always reflecting my highest self-concept. In the moment, you can say, I know how to overcome this. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at overcoming something. I'm really good at living in the end that I have my desire. I'm really good shifting my circumstances quickly. I'm really good at shifting the circumstance in my favor. Okay, so you got to lose the idea of the age thing and the no kids, because that's irrelevant. You turn it around and whatever, like if for some reason you think that's a negative, or somehow you're perceiving, possibly, are you perceiving that as a negative? Because if you are, just switch it around. It's a positive. It's a good thing. What is it that you want, right? You speak as if you already have what you want. Like what you desire. You speak from the place of already having your desire. Hi, Rose. How can I manifest an apartment if I have no money? Imagine you already have it. Okay. Because look, you're even declaring you have no money. Okay. So this is what I started this conversation talking about what not to do. Don't do this. Don't say I don't have any money. You're actually creating that. I don't have any money. I know that's what you're experiencing. But even though you're experiencing it, if you want to make the change, you have to start seeing something different. You have to start knowing that you are prosperity. You are abundance. So you could say an intention. I intend that I have the money now. I intend I have my own apartment. Now, what does that look like? Okay, so you paint the picture of what that looks like, and whether you visualize it or you affirm it, that doesn't matter. Or script it out. Scripting is powerful. It is powerful because when you're scripting, it's like, you know how you just like kind of lose yourself almost in the present moment? It's like, because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what you're imagining and what is real. So when you're like scripting and now you're just picturing that scene in your mind and you're writing it out and you're writing about the beautiful new furniture for your apartment and ooh, that's a great couch and I love this, and like start designing the apartment and script that out, because that's getting you into the mindset living from the end. You could do that with any desire. If you need a journal, I created a journal that I have on Amazon. Okay, I uploaded my journal to Amazon. You can order it there. You just go to the link in my description. Okay, I'm telling you, scripting is what I started with, and it was so powerful. Everything I wrote in my journal became true. That's why I made that the title of the journal that I created. It's just a blank journal, okay? But on the cover, it says, everything I write in this journal becomes true. And then everything I was scripting became true. Everything I wrote within 1 year became true. I just kept flipping back. I'm like, oh my God, I checked this off, checked that off. And that was at the beginning of my journey when I was still doubting and like not sure, like I was skeptical, right? Okay, so the thing is, I persisted. I persisted in scripting every day. I persisted in saying, no, it's mine. I believe that my man, like I could already see my reality was reflecting me, but you know, we're humans, so we think that's kind of strange. So, I mean, it's not strange to me anymore, right? For most of us, that's not strange anymore, because now we realize, we see the truth that the world is coming from your imagination. Okay, so understand your first cause and keep knowing that. Eventually, you might not need to script as much with that affirmation. Then I'm like, I know this is done. It's done because I imagined it, because I already know my imagination creates reality, and all things are possible to your imagination. They're already being pushed out to your world. So if I want to push out and have a new experience, then I need to plant that seed of what I want to push out. right? So in the past, you were pushing out no money. It's like you planted a seed, no money. And then your world's like, here you go, no money, still have no money. Okay, but now, like, guess what? You could change this right now, and you have the power to change this. Like, who knows if tonight or tomorrow or this weekend, anything can happen. All possibilities exist. You plant the seed about, I have the money. What, even if you said, what if, like use an affirmation if that feels better, right? What if I have the money? If I have the money, what apartment would I get? Go online and look at apartments, get excited about it, because you direct your life by what you're focusing on, where you're putting your energy. Rose, you come back here and tell us, guess what? I have an apartment. We don't need to know how it happened. By the way, you don't even need money for that apartment, just so you know. What if somebody said, hey, I need somebody to watch my place while I travel the world for a year and just live there free? Do you understand all possibilities exist? So I mean, of course, I want you to be able to manifest money consistently. So start having the prosperity mindset about money. Like, money, what if money is always flowing in my life? What if money was growing on trees? What if I get paid to exist? What if I just have money in my life? What if I have my favorite apartment, the best apartment? What if I'm living my dream life right now? Okay, so use those affirmations to get into the end. That's the wish fulfilled. That's guiding your energy and guiding your focus to the things that you want to experience. You attract more of what you are. Well, only what you assume to be. You attract what you assume to be. What you are, you attract what you are, but also, right, when we're creating our future, you attract, or really create, right? You're creating who you are assuming to be. Only need to assume. You only need to assume. Yeah, a good future starts with a good present. Beautiful. How do you live in the end when your 3D is clearly opposite of what you want? Look, what value can you find from the 3D? It's the opposite. There's something you can find value from it. What's the value? The value could be that you just realize you're not living that life anymore. I don't care what the circumstance was, because I lost everything I knew my life to be, and that's valuable. Why is it valuable? Because I know now that I'm the creator. I have changed my whole entire life in 1 year. And not only did I just shift my life in a whole year, shift my whole life in a year from losing everything. And I shifted it in 1 year. My life just keeps going up. It keeps expanding. It keeps getting better. Those other circumstances are few and far between, because I see the value of losing everything. I don't become a victim of what happened to me. Instead of being the victim of what happened, which I created, by the way, but I didn't know it in the moment, right? But we're creating those circumstances. If you had the power to create that circumstance, you have the power to shift and change and create something new. So the value is that you realize you're the God of your reality. You realize you have the power to change it. You realize you have more power than you could even imagine. Okay, but even when you put the little crying face, what are you assuming when you put that? Like, this sucks? Because if you're claiming it sucks, then it's gonna suck. You're creating that. You wanted that. Maybe unintentionally. Maybe it's a habit. Okay, so you can find some good from that. And now ask yourself, what is it that I want to experience? And then say, I'd love to have, what is it that you would love to have? What would you love to have? And then speak as if you have it. I love being prosperous. I love having my own car. Get specific. Sure, be specific. I love having a car that's reliable. I love having a home to live in. Okay, so especially when you feel like the 3D feels like it's overpowering you, for you to lift yourself up, live from gratitude. Live from gratitude. Okay, be grateful for the things you have, because that's going to you'll start to reflect, and you'll start to see you will see a reflection where your state of being is. And if you're in the state of gratitude, your world will reflect things that say, oh, that's where you're at. Let me show you something else to be grateful for. Oh, you won a prize. Oh, someone gave you a compliment. Whatever it is, right? Your world's going to reflect where you're at, your state of being. Okay, so get in a dominant state of gratitude, because then you'll be able to be more stable. You stabilize yourself. You stabilize your well-being. You stabilize your internal self. I love that I am mortgage free. Yes, British Star. Beautiful. Would I say I love being married as if I were already married? Absolutely. Savannah, you could say that. It doesn't matter the exact words, but that works. I have clients that works, okay? So in Neville Goddard has a story where there was a woman, she lived from the end of, I am the wife of, like, I am Mrs. JB. The guy had, his initials were JB, and she was like, I am so, she used revision, right? She kept imagining they were already married, and I am the wife of Mrs. JB. But if you want to be more general, which is fine, you're going to choose what feels best for you. But what you really want to do, because everything is a reflection of what you believe about yourself, just start thinking about yourself as like you're the destination. You're the prize. You're the ultimate choice. You're the one. Like, aren't you excited to live the rest of your life with you? Like, aren't you excited to be in your life, in your body? Living your life, because when you're excited to be living your life, then your reality is going to reflect. It's going to reflect that. It's going to show you things that reflect how you're feeling, what your mood is, what you're thinking and believing. And if you're thinking, I am great, like I'm a great person to be married to, then you're going to see people who are suitors saying, you're a great person. I'd love to marry you. They're going to reflect you. Okay, so whether you say I'm already married, like in your mind, be like, I'm already married. I mean, David Beckham pointed to Posh Spice on TV and said, I'm going to marry her. There's no really right or wrong. It's kind of like you create the conviction, right? Create like conviction. It's like, I know we're going to be married. I mean, there are stories over and over and over about people who said, I'm going to marry that person, right? And they did. Okay, so what feels better? I mean, if we were working one-on-one, I would help you align with what feels best for you. Okay, join my VIP group if you want to be part of a community. Do you want to be part of the group who knows you're the tribe, you're the master manifester, you want to embody and be in phase 2? You want to keep leveling up and understanding and manifesting bigger and bigger things? Join my VIP group. You can join free for a week. If you want to join, you want to be part of a community, download the app, be reminded who you are, share your success stories. You're going to start sharing success after success after success. SP, then your engagement, then your marriage. And you'll be sharing that in the group. And you'll be sharing how you bought a new house. And you'll be sharing how you have the life that you've been imagining. That's what you'll be sharing in my group. Because you are, as a part of a group, going to manifest your desires. I love you all. You're amazing. I'll see you tomorrow. See you next time. You are the operant power. If you want to do the work on your own, you can do the work on your own and manifest your specific person as quickly as 30 days with my self-concept course. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Bye.